Calcasieu Parish, I'm Abby Bonilla.
And I'm Katie Thibodeau. Thanks for tuning in.
Turns out there's more you can do after you graduate. We'll have more on that later.
Also, coming up, we'll find out students' opinions on dress code.
And we'll catch a glimpse at Sulphur High's very own golf team. But first, seniors have a new option soon. Caleb Kopecky reports on a new path for those on Jumpstart.
There's a new option for seniors going on the Jumpstart path. This option allows for students to take an extra year enrolled in their high school to gain extra credentials for the field they are studying for.
A student may be on a career and technical path and want to earn a more advanced industry-based credential in their area, whether it be culinary, healthcare, or any of the trades or industries. And they earn an extra industry-based credential that will ultimately land them a higher pay and higher wage job in a more demanding market. Number two, it would also provide them a way to compete and participate rather in an apprenticeship at a local business or industry. Or number three, it would give them an opportunity to earn an associate's degree at Sewella Technical Community College.
This year, due to it being the pilot year, the program is only accepting 25 students from all 11 high schools. These students will walk with their class, but would return in the fall to further their skills in their respective field.
They would stay that extra year, but it wouldn't, let's say if we had a senior from Sulphur High School or one of the local high schools, they won't be on this campus. They'll be at Sewella, or they'll be at the ABC Pelican Chapter School, or they'll be in an apprenticeship in a business or industry somewhere in town.
These students will be able to gain new opportunities to be able to leave with a higher paying job than their counterparts who do not take this new course.
But if they stay with us just one more year and participate in this program, it's going to open the door for them to, when they do finish fully, to have a higher paying job or be further along for a 2-year degree, or even to start a 4-year degree.
This new program is free for those who wish to participate. Caleb Kopecky, Cpsb-Tv.
More information will be reported to the students in March during scheduling.
Dress code seems to be a controversial topic at Sulphur. Reporter Krista Corbello talks to students and teachers about their opinion on dress codes.
Many students and teachers have different views on dress codes. Tammy Suarez has taught at schools with and without dress codes and is a strong proponent for uniforms.
I think it creates a sense of order and equality, no matter what your sense of style is. I saw firsthand my first year teaching, they did not have uniforms, and I taught in Vinton, and there were a lot of fights because students would pick on other students who wore the same thing every single day. And so I think that it's consistent, it creates a very safe environment, and if there's a threat or some type of emergency on school property, it can be pointed out if someone's out of dress code.
Callie Landry can see both sides of the issue.
Good and bad, because students can express themselves the way they want to, but I also think it's good to keep us in order and make sure we all look the same.
Suarez says safety is also a factor.
I think because safety concerns, and we're trying to prepare students for the future, and almost every job has a uniform. And so I think that by having students dress every day in the same thing, we're preparing you for the workforce.
Dress code is necessary for student safety and equality among students. Krista Corbello, Cpsb-Tv.
Students can now have a better understanding of uniforms.
Sulphur High held its annual beauty pageant last Saturday. 84 students competed for the honor of most beautiful and most handsome. They represented different classes, clubs, and sports teams. Junior Alyssa Vining was crowned most beautiful, and she represented the Beta Club. Junior Jacob Clark won most handsome, and he represented the class of 2021. Congratulations to all the contestants.
Did you know Sulphur High had a golf team? The Sulphur golf team doesn't receive much recognition, but they're hard at work. Reporter Ian Ray took a closer look at what the team is about and what they're doing.
Many people may not be aware of the Sulphur High golf team, but they have big things in the works this year, especially regarding teamwork.
And we are spending a lot of time this year focusing as a team. We're practicing as a team.
Obviously we lost 5 seniors from last year, but I feel like we have a bunch of really good players, and I feel like with the new coach we're going to be just a stronger team.
Many of the golfers on the team have been involved with golf from childhood and plan to continue with it into adulthood.
I played a lot with my dad when I was younger. He's always brought me out to the course, and I've always grew up watching golf, watching Tiger Woods, all the big game golfers.
Really just watching the guys on tour, you know, I thought it was really cool how that was their job and that was their living, and it just really inspired me to start playing it.
An especially big event for the team this year was the inclusion of a golf team float in the homecoming parade, a first for the team.
Oh man, I'm really excited. I think it's our first float this year, and it's gonna be cool. We're decorating it a couple days this week.
So I don't want to give anything away, but we're going to have some antique golf clubs. We're going to be throwing out some candy. It's going to be something different.
So make sure to keep an eye out for the golf team this year. Their season starts in February. Ian Ray, Cpsb-Tv.
And last but not least, we have a shot-for-shot remake of a scene from School of Rock. Enjoy!
Okay, who's got food? You're not gonna get in trouble. I'm hungry. You. Okay, now what do you got? Now that is what I'm talking about. Teach, teach, teach. Okay, now look, I got a hangover. Anyone know what that means?
Doesn't it mean you're drunk?
No, it means I was drunk yesterday.
It means you're an alcoholic.
Wrong.
You wouldn't come to work hungover unless you were an alcoholic. Dude, you got a disease.
What's your name?
Freddie Jones.
Freddie Jones. Shut up.
Well, that's all we have for you today. Make sure to follow us on these social media sites.
See you next time!